Hello subscribers and new viewers. My name is Enid. I am itching for stitching. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm recording a mini WIP parade, which is connected to my cross-stitch plans for 2026, at least for now. And I've sort of added to it because there's some old WIPs that need some attention. I'm starting to question myself as well for what I'm planning to do is even a good idea. So, I have my book here. I have a cup of water, almost knocked over. So, I started taking notes in the 2025 one. So I started transferring over. So I've written it in pencil. That way I can change it if I decide, I need to do things a little differently. So, I'm a little tired, so it's the last 2 days or so. Maybe it was yesterday I started. I'm not sure. I'm not even sure I'm gonna keep doing this. I don't know that I like it enough to keep going. So this is, Long Dog Sampler's Pandemic. I'm over 2,000 stitches into it, and I've been working on this for years. So I wonder if I should abandon this and work on Lady Garden, or the other one, starts with P, not Pandemic. It might be my iPad. Let me look. I was looking through it. So let's see. So I bought PDFs because I can buy them from the. So I have Sacre Coeur. I hope I'm saying that correctly. And I believe that's a WIP. I'm just not sure. I'm gonna restart that and give it a project bag and mark it correctly, because this is not good that I'm like putting stuff in random spots and then not knowing what it is, especially when I've only done a little bit of stitching on it. It doesn't really make sense. So I think the other one is in markup. So yeah, the other one is the Lady Garden. So I think those are yeah, I've done 10% of Lady Garden. So I'll probably just restart those because I barely touched them, and I have fabric and stuff. And then, like I said, do them, or kit them up better and keep them more organized. So I've been putting, let's see, so I'm 2.64%, not 4%. I don't know where I got that information. And 2,038 stitches. At the rate I'm going, it will take me until October of 2027. I spent 30 minutes and I did 80 stitches on it today. And I've had 18 active stitching days on markup. So, yeah. I mean, I don't know. I thought about doing a page finish and then moving on to another WIP, but to finish a page on this is such an endeavor. It is huge. So this isn't even close. Like, there's a bunch of, and it's very full stitching all the way down here and some more down here. But maybe I'll just keep going on it and not be a wimp. Oh man, knocked my lamp over. That was brilliant. So I need to find my book here so I can read off what my plans are. So finish a Long Dog Sampler, finish Iris Project, fully finished into oval frame. I pulled that and I'll show that to you. Finished a JBW Kitties in the Round and fully finished it off. Finish hats freebie as January blessing sample. I have a question mark. I don't think I'll be doing that. Finish modern folk embroidery love letters. That's further down the road. Finish full-sized prairie schooler, i.e. Halloween. I have like 3 of those or something. Finish Avlia whips, at least 2. Finish Symphony from Michaela Lerner. I'll show that I barely made a dent in that. Finish Kitty in the Round, or Kitty in the Window, sorry. That's a work in progress. I'll show that. Start a Carolyn Manning, I think that's what it's called, or she's called. I bought a couple of her PDFs, but I have to kit them up because they take a ton of thread, and I don't know that I have all the colors. So I'm gonna, yeah. In the new year, I'm gonna kit those up because I love geometric stitching. I finished a thing from the 80s kit that is very geometric. It has like rhombuses or something, and it just I just love that. Don't know why, but it's true. So I'm just gonna pull off the top of my pile here. So I need to add to my plans because when I go through my stuff, so this, I have not worked on this in some time. I think I explained before why I'm in a cross stitch. I thought it was pretty, but we had a hailstorm, as I call it, which was an extremely destructive hailstorm. I think we had ping pong ball sized hail. I know there was one where we had larger golf ball sized hail, so I can't remember which one anymore. Anyways, it just like destroyed trees and mangled our ornamental garden, and it defoliated some trees in the park that we go to, and those trees died because of it. And it was depressing, and it killed our roof shingles too, and dented our old car. So it was awful. So this is like I don't think memorial is the correct word, but it kind of is, to all the trees that, and probably a lot of wildlife lost their lives from that, because the trees weren't a shelter from it. So it was awful. So but yeah, I find this fabric hard to see, but with a strong light, I think I can make some progress on this and finish this. So this is a goal to finish this year. And because it's relatively small, I don't think that is outside of the realm of possibility. So according to markup, I finished 8 projects today. Oh my gosh, this past year. But I don't have not every pattern works in there because the quality of the PDF is not up to snuff or what have you. So I know there's more. So I have it in my 2025 Stitching Cabin Stitcher's Almanac. I'm probably up to like 10 projects that I finished. I had it counted out and I don't remember now, but I did finish my 2 legacy WIPs that have been just killing me, but it turns out I have more legacy WIPs. So but yeah, I finished those and some other stuff. So that's not bad for me. I'm a slow stitcher, and I have heck, adulting cuts into my stitching time. So another thing that occurred to me that I don't want to show anything in here that I shouldn't. So I have this project bag that is from I don't think it actually has a name on it, but it has a cute zipper fob. It's an elephant. So I love elephants. So I a goal I have is to reboot this. I had started this years ago, and my linen got a hole in it where the stitching would be, so I abandoned it, which kind of bothers me, but it kind of doesn't, because I was so new to linen I wasn't like 100% happy with my work on it. So I have piece of 28 count, 8th of yard, 28 count platinum cast shell linen, 13 by 18. I think that's big enough for that. And I'm sorry, my throat's really bugging me. So I have a packet of peacemakers needles in there. So yeah, can't get those anymore. And a pile of very messy thread. So yeah, I'm not sure I actually have enough thread. I have like envelopes in there. That is weird. I must have been crawling my thread with envelopes. I probably saw that in the Flosstube a long time ago. So I might have to get these threads again because that's looking skimpy. Because especially this blue, there's a lot of stitching in that. Yeah, I'll rebuy some of those, or all of those threads actually, because they're looking pretty beat up, and they don't have the full yardage. So it lives in this nice, it's nice and big. This project bag, I probably got the off Etsy a long time ago. So the next thing I'm going to talk about, which I don't have much progress on this, is Symphony by Michaela Werner. And you can get this, I'm pretty sure you can still get it on Etsy, but it doesn't, I couldn't get it to work in markup, so I have to open it in the Books app on my iPad, which isn't good. I like to be able to highlight colors and know my progress and all of that kind of jazz. So here's my threads by DMC, so it's kind of crazy, but I forgot when I started this. It was this year for sure. So I usually don't stitch full coverage. I don't care for it, especially if there's a lot of confetti. But this one doesn't have a ton of confetti, if it has any. So that is good, and I actually want to work on that because it's pretty cool looking. So now I'm going to move into these are not my only Avia WIPs. So I'm not, this one I like it though, but it's I shouldn't have started in the middle because it just confuses me to no end. And I'm not sure, oh, that's up because I have a pencil mark in the selvage. So that's for me, that's a lot of progress actually. So that's Coloris Bit Kit. I've wanted to finish this for a long time. I love the colors in it, the blues and the greens. It's just beautiful. So I have that in markup, so it helps me to have, and this is really soft. This fabric is just, it's really nice to touch. So that's Mickey, pretty sure. So yeah, I have 2 paper charts for that. Something must have happened. And I also have the PDF. So she started sending out, if I don't know if this is all of the time, but when I bought like kits, she sends me the PDF for free, which is amazing. Here's another one. This is also really soft and really pretty. So these I take out and throw some stitches on, then I put them away. So I don't know why I do that, but it's Scandinavian Stars Bit Kit. And I have a Novelia hoop in the project bag. So this is I can't remember. So this is beautiful. I love project bags like this that are like this one has like teapots, teacups, roses. I'm pretty sure those are roses. And like a cookie plate or something. Like, it's just beautiful. So I don't know why I have this in there because it doesn't really jive. This looks like winter to me. But you know, I just if I have a project bag that is empty. I put, you know, a WIP in it. Although I do use those plastic zip ones. So this is, gosh, kitty in the window. I started a long time ago. And it's Hand Blessings, Eileen Gurak Needlework Designs. Copyright 2016, kitty in the spring window. I have all of them. There's kitty in the summer window, kitty in the fall window, kitty in the winter window, I'm pretty sure. So, and I have them mostly kitted up. So this, I started stitching this because I had a cat. And she loved to sit on the windowsill and watch birds and squirrels and people walking by and get angry if there was a cat walking past the house or something. So now it's a memorial piece to her. So whenever I plan to finish all of them, this is what drives you crazy. I wish I could just stick with something and just see it through rather than flip-flop. But I'm kind of a flighty person, I guess, when it comes to my crafts. Like, sometimes I want to crochet, sometimes I want to stitch, sometimes I want to stitch one thing or the other, and I didn't used to be like this. But anyways, so it's not that big, but I find it kind of difficult. It's not the easiest pattern for me to work on. But I had started the cat, which looks a little bit like my cat, but she wasn't black. She was like dark gray with white. But it's, to me, that's a silhouette. So I have this Notions pouch. So this actually I got this project bag from Etsy specifically for the Kitty in the Window series, and a needle minder that matches, and it just lives in this I have it in a Q-snap, but I kind of have the tension loosened. So this is actually high on my priority list because we lost our cat in October, and we have like a shrine of sorts, and I have like no cat stitching that I know of. So yeah, so I'm going to do something about that. It's definitely been on my mind because I miss her and it kills me. So anyway, this is Modern Folk Embroidery Love Letters, which I think I showed in my last video. This is on my list of things to finish in 2026, but it's not at the top of my priority list right now because I've already finished a Modern Folk Embroidery that is a little bit similar to this. Not totally, but it has some similarities. So I have time theoretically. So I have a lot of stuff to stitch, and that's good. So this is the WIP that I hate. And I started this, I got this kit from like 1-2-3 Stitch years ago. I think it was before the plague, even like way before that. So it's beautiful, and I hate working on it. There are so many similar colors, and they did not include enough thread. So I've had to augment it, like try to, it doesn't list the, it is DMC, but it doesn't list the numbers. So, which I understand why, because of plagiarism, but it makes it a nightmare. So, anyways, I've color matched at least one that was getting low to my own stash. So I have this frame that I got from Walmart that I thought was pretty, and I've kind of like lined it up, and it'll fit in there. So I think that'll look really nice. So I do want to finish this so I can just get it out of my hair. It's gorgeous though. I love lilies. The other problem is I finished my stained glass. That's not lily, it's an iris. For heaven's sake. I finished my stained glass irises, which was a legacy WIP. So my urge to stitch irises is kind of waned. But this is, the 8 is nice, and it's just there's not enough thread, and the colors are, so I'm kind of winging it. I'm kind of looking at it and because it's so difficult with the paper chart to tell, and it's pretty beat up because I've like used markers and stuff on it to mark off, and pencil. I've scribbled all over it to mark off what I've done. So it's about 70% done, I think. So if I just buckle down and do it, like, I don't want to abandon it. I just don't feel the urge to do that. So, you know. Oh my gosh, this fabric is amazing. So this is kitties in the round. I maybe don't want to, that's a Hello Kitty needle minder. I don't want to get slapped. It's so sparkly. I got it from Etsy, from the seller. So I'll try to cover it up. So this is Kitties in the Round by JBW Designs. And so that's what it will look like when it's done. And I think I have both of the colors. So one color is for the, like the little details. And then the other colors for the cats, I guess. So I had started this on a green fabric, and it didn't look good. The pinks on it looked awful. So now I found this absolutely scrumptious fabric from Zweigart. I don't know what it is, but I love it. It's it has a nice hand. It's really nice to work on. I can see the weave really easily. So yeah, I put that needle minder on there, and it's really cute. So I think that is also not, I mean, it's a lot of stitching for me anyways, but it's not that bad. So I'm not gonna FFO it like that because I don't have that skill set. But yeah, I need to finish that for my cat's memorial as well. And this is another project bag with, it's like I know who sewed this, but I can't remember. So it has like bees and stuff on it. So this is hard to explain. I also think I'm the only person that likes this. So I've actually worked on it a bit, so I think I have this as a PDF. So there's this website where the person digitizes vintage and antique, like cross-stitch patterns and stuff, booklets and things. So this is from the World's Fair from Paris from, like, I'm gonna say like 1888, but I might have that wrong. I used to know. Like, it's from the 19th century, and it's from Sajou. So, it's a booklet that they produced for the World's Fair. And, I found it. I love red and blue. And I found this in there. And, like, it just blows my mind that I can cross-stitch something that was produced by people who, like, from way back then. Like, it just blows my mind. And, anyways, I had started it, and then I have rebooted it because I was stitching it wrong or something went wild, and then, like, the back stitching stuff is really not explained. So I have to just wing it or look at it and decide what I think makes sense. It's crazy, this whole thing. There's like chickens and stuff, and it's really cool. So, like, this is I had made a mistake stitching this, so I had to undo some stitches and keep going. So I think I have this saved in markup, actually, or it might be just in the books thing. So this is a vintage Ada with this interesting, like, I don't know if that's like a selvage thing, but it has this interesting detail around the, like, a little ways in from the edge, and it's really soft and super nice. So it's probably from like the 80s or the 90s or something like that. So I have other ancient WIPs. I have a Prairie Schooler where there are bees, I think it's called that. I barely I started on this awful stiff Ada that I don't really like working on it, but I've actually touched it. I don't know if it was this year, I can't remember, so I'm gonna have to dig that out because that's a full-sized prairie schooler that I really should finish because it is old. I started so long ago, so I didn't think to get it, and it would be a nightmare for me to dig it out of all my bins. So I don't. It used to be fairly organized. I have all my Ivlia in one, and then I kind of like sorted them. So that's the other reason why I need to get my WIP situation under control because I'm having trouble keeping it all squared away. It used to be worse though. They were scattered from different bins, and then I'd forget them or lose them. So I don't have that problem anymore. So I have a Kallax, a full-size wall Kallax, and I have all my cross-stitch books there as well. So anyway, I think that's about it for now. I blasted through this. I thought it would be a lot longer. So I'm going to upload this in, I'm going to upload it and set it public for, I don't know if it should be New Year's Eve or January 1st. I'll have to figure that out. So I happen to have some time where it's quiet. So I just had to strike while the iron was hot so that I can just get this done. So we'll see what happens because I'm already starting to cave and not want to just do one thing. So maybe I need to sweewee from this pile and just work on what, wants me to work on it. I don't know. We'll see. So anyway, thank you for watching, subscribing, and commenting. I really appreciate it. And remember to keep stitching because you count. Bye for now.